My name is Todd Wetter. I'm a battalion chief with the Clay Fire Territory in South Bend, Indiana. The purpose of this video is to talk about the use of a portable fire extinguisher. Now, before we get into how to actually operate it, it's important that you know the classifications of the different extinguishers to ensure that you have the right type of extinguisher. Class A through K are the types of extinguishers that you'll generally find. Class A is for your ordinary type combustibles, such as wood and paper, some plastics. Usually it's signified by a A inside of a green triangle. And you usually have some kind of pictogram with it that shows a trash can and some logs with some flames around it. Your B type extinguishers are what handles your flammable liquids. Usually your greases, tars, oils, solvents, and flammable liquids. That's usually signified with a B inside of a red square. And the pictogram for that is usually a gas can with flames around it. Your C-type extinguishers, those are going to be your energized electronics. Generally, those are found are difficult to put out with the other types of extinguishers. More of a dry chemical, carbon dioxide, those kinds of things that won't conduct electricity. With your D-type extinguishers, that's when you get into your flammable metals, such as aluminum, basically all the EMs that you find, titanium, magnesiums. Those are usually a dry chemical type extinguisher too. Your type K, those are your cooking type fires, such as vegetable oil, those kinds of things. A little thing I like to use to kind of help me remember is the A is for ash, because that's what's left over when you burn ordinary combustibles. B is for barrel. C is for current. D is for dent. And K is for kitchen. Just a little helpful reminder of how those go. As we look at the fire extinguishers, you'll see you'll have some kind of mounting device to keep it secured. Once you pull that off, grab it by the handle, and you'll have a pin at the top. You want to pull that pin, then you squeeze the handle together as you're pointing the nozzle, and about 10 feet away from whatever you're trying to extinguish. The PASS method or acronym is usually used to kind of help with this. So PASS stands for pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. So once you get the nozzle aimed, you want to sweep the base of the fire back and forth until the fire goes out, or you run out of product. So to maintenance these, you want to do a visual inspection. First thing you want to look at is make sure that the pin's in it. Then you want to look at the gauge to ensure that your gauge is full. And then it's just a visual inspection to make sure there's no damage. Check your hose. You want to check the nozzle and make sure there's no damage there. Make sure you've got some kind of device to secure the pin so that it doesn't get lost. In a commercial setting, you also have a tag that lists the testing dates. You want to make sure that those tests are within the limits. Every year it should be annually checked by a professional according to the manufacturer's recommendations. And then hydrostatic testing happens every 5 to 12 years depending on the type of extinguisher. The visual inspection should be done once a month to ensure proper operation of the extinguisher. I hope this helps. Have a good evening.